In this video, we're going to show you how to install the Qt Designer, and then we're going to explore one of the sample GUIs that's included with the Flex GUI. So the first thing we'll do is we'll install Qt Designer. We just got to copy one line, right click to copy, open a terminal. I'm going to right click and paste, hit enter. You have to type in your password, nothing will show up when you're typing. I guess that's a Linux thing. So now it's installed. Let's run the Designer. It's from the programming menu. You want to select a main window. And so how you start your GUI, and we'll explore that in the next video. Now we'll take a look at the sample that's created by Tom. He is not a programmer. He is not a GUI programmer. Doesn't know Python. It's pretty slick. Now this is the main window. This is the MDI window where you can select an MDI to call it to run it, or you can type it in. You can clear the MDI, copy it. There's a couple of MDI buttons you can press to go straight to something. This is the probe screen, where you can probe inside, outside, distance, angle, mirrored, tool probe, all kind of stuff there. Pretty cool. And this is the settings tab he's got, where you set the probe settings for different feeds and distances and things like that. Next is the plotter settings. Whatever's checked off will show up in the plotter, and if you uncheck it, it'll disappear from the plotter. So that's pretty cool. So now here's a hole pattern, and a hole pattern can either just drill a hole, or you can run a counterbore tap operation, depending on what your setting is. 0 for counterbore, 1 for tap. So here's a bore mill, which is counterbore, which you can do a single hole, or you can use the hole pattern to counterbore a bunch of holes. And rigid tap, same thing. You can do a single hole from this tab, or you can set the parameters and use a hole pattern and do a whole bunch of rigid tapping. Next is a slot mill, where you can specify the slot dimensions and specifications and hit run, and it'll mill a slot for you. I think it's pretty cool. And last but not least is a thread mill, where you can do internal, external threads, full threads, set all the parameters, run that, and that's the end. Pretty cool.